Yo, 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 brothers, amigos, konbanwa. No, it actually is konnichiwa still. It's 5:14 p.m. apparently. Just heading towards my house. I'm gonna do some shoppings and I'll head to the gym. Today's gonna be back day. I think it's not gonna be pool day. It's still long, to be honest. I've done chess yesterday with my friend, and we actually have a recording streak, which is really impressive. So yeah, as long as this keeps on, I'll keep improving in a lot of aspects. Anyways, back to the points. I guess I need to do, or I'm willing to do back today, so that it only takes, let's say, 15 minutes, an hour-ish. What else do we have for pull day? Maybe bicep curls and rear delts. Honestly, spending 1.5 hours in the gym for today, it's too long. I don't like that personally, so I'm naturally and gradually going back to bro split actually, which I only need to go to, I need to go to the gym 5 days in a row, or at least let's say 5 days in a week, if I have to complete all the muscle groups. Comparing to PPL, especially like when you're working, PPL is much easier to maintain, because if you do your workout on Saturday and Sunday, I think you only need to find one day throughout the week so that you at least fill all the requirements. And also, if you do twice per each P or L, then you'll hit twice as well for those muscle groups you're trying to aim for. So that'd be really nice, to be honest. But anyways, today's gonna be back, I'm assuming. Let's see how it actually goes. But what? There's an ambulance coming. We gotta be careful around these driving, I guess. I'll try to cut this part. Kinda need to focus on driving here. We'll see. Maybe I'm too lazy editing my video, so that ain't happening, but we really need to see how it goes. So from here, Poraki, I have to go on the left, nor I'm gonna be missing my route going back to my house. I'm just gonna go like tack. And once more, when does that happen? Right freaking now. There we go. And we met on a point as usual. So yeah, today's gonna be back. I'll start from doing weighted pull-ups, followed by some row extensions, and what else? Like a V-grip, upper back, whatever. Yeah, probably those three. Recently, I'm actually switching from like doing 6 exercises for each muscle group when I'm doing bro split. Instead, I'll just focus on three exercises and boom, finish. Like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, as I said. I think for my schedule, it's enough. I wish I could have done more, but that's, I'm not gonna say maximum time that I can spare from my day throughout, but it's like a fair point between not too much and not too less. So, yeah, unfortunately. I do remember those days where I could still push really hard despite if I'm working. What's the differences between those era, let's say era and right now? Probably though, I'm not like as motivated as before in all sense. Let's say I just get into my company and there are a lot of things that has to be improved. There's nothing like keeping me being plateaued. Just like literally everything grows up, right? Just it keeps like every skill keeps increasing. But now, let's say it's almost plateaued. Like sales, yeah, you can see from the revenue, so it's not like unnecessarily bad. But like programming, I don't really code recently. Nah, I always use Claude Code, like for sure. It just saves me time and energy, which is not a good thing if you're like especially aiming for a programmer. But I guess, I don't know, like I've never been a really big company or big, like really big market which specifies as like SaaS or like tech or whatever. We do SaaS and everything, but it's more like something in between, like pursuing more efficiency in our workflow, which was done manually before. So even if the efficiency lags, still somehow it is manageable. Like the workflow itself, it'll be really unrealistic at this point, and it's gonna be really inefficient, but still, it's not impossible. But for like those company where has SaaS and shit, if those like tech industry falls down, then they also fall down. Of course, in this kind of industry, it's almost like impossible for us to not rely on those equipments or features. But yeah, you get my point, right? But anyways, I'm really bored working here, and I still have to work here for how many months? August, September, October, November, and December. So at least 5 until I get my bonus next month. I'm just waiting for my boss to apply for the raise. I just submitted my presentation slide, and we kind of need to do the presentation to our CEO, which is not happening apparently. And also, like, I've done a sales, and one of my clients said that he can, introduce other clients, potential clients, so that we would help more clients indeed, right? I'm not gonna like specifically mention what I'm really doing, but the really thing I really feel like my company is really, let's say, not like, it's really hard to describe. Like selfish, let's say, is that when you involve someone, okay, you're doing sales, and your customer says that, oh, he also wants this. Would you like to talk to him? Especially, it's not like selling cars or like product. It's like a service itself. So maybe and like monthly pays off, and we pay back the revenue to the clients. So it's like a win-win thing. Don't they also deserve the initial client, the client, not a potential client. Let's differentiate those two. The initial client should deserve, let's say, 5% of the revenue by introducing, but my like CEO and boss said don't mention about it, because if we don't, then there's not gonna be a margin between. So we get those 5% as well, which in my case, I'm recently feeling like even if they don't pay or they don't like let them get those 5%, 10%, whatever, there's still gonna be a lot of money left in my company, right? But the company doesn't pay me or my boss or like whoever else. It just keeps into a fucking bank account or whatever. So it's like, why not our client get 5%, 10% back? Because we're not getting it anyways. Do you get my point? You get my point, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense, especially from my perspective, because I'm doing the sales. Hopefully I'll get the raise and, the promotion, whatever, like bonus on, this year, regardless of I'm quitting next April, at maximum. But, like, since I'm not getting any, like, benefit out of it, then why would they, like, still get really selfish to those, like, clients? Like, imagine, like, did you actually get my point? Like, okay, let's say, I have to put in my perspective, because I'm the one who's doing sales and getting those contracts. and I'm not getting like paid well from those kind of benefit. So why would we stick to those like non-negotiable whatever, like introduction fee, whatever margin, but still be really selfish and we get all of the revenue from it? Like, what the hell are we doing? So I'm really willing to say it like silently to my client that, oh, do you want to, if you claim about the like introduction fee, then I think our company might help with that. Because if you don't say that, they probably don't say it, and we just like get the max value out of it, and employees don't get paid anyways. So I mean, what's the point of this? Like, you don't understand, right? Like, oh, whoa, the mileage says 49,999. So within 1 kilometer, I'm gonna hit 50,000 kilometer mileage with my car. Congratulations. So yeah, like there's not any more like really emotion towards to my work at all. Like of course they took risks. I mean, yeah, those CEOs took risks. So that has to be like really respected. But like from my perspective, okay, like since they're not making any benefit to me, then why would I like do their, like why would I keep doing their favors? So for this case specifically, I probably would mention about it to my client that if you say such a thing by introducing those people, I think we will be able to cash back like, let's say 5%, 10% from the revenue, so that at least for me and the client it's gonna be fair. For my company, of course, it's not gonna be, but like I said, why would I keep doing my company's favor, but they don't ask or they don't like listen to my fucking opinion, something like that. At least the good thing is that I'm really doing bare minimum recently. Also, that drains a lot though. Like doing bare minimum means that low key, like my work, like in the first place anyways, there are a lot of things to do. So there's not like any blank time, but there's no like emotion towards it. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? Like there's nothing in it. Like I'm just keep doing like tack. Oh, sales, tack. Sales may be something different because I at least have someone who I can talk with a passion. But yeah, like it's more like a task more than, like it really sales recently. So probably I really need to switch my company. But the problem is, if I move and do everything, then my savings is gonna be blown away again, which I guess is not really healthy for my, financial problematico. So yeah, there are a lot of things to consider actually, but the thing which doesn't changes is that I'll keep going to the gym, I'll keep meeting my friends and talk together about our future. I'm hitting 25 this year, and of course a lot of people hasn't done nothing yet, like succeed wise. So probably some people succeeded, they don't really care about money anymore. Meanwhile, a lot of people struggles from it, which is a normal thing in this planet, in my opinion. But I hope that a lot of you, as many of you guys, would succeed and get out of this kind of fucking dilemma. It's really unhealthy, I guess. We never know. I've never worked in other country or other company for a part of years, so maybe we'll see next time before I get into my dad's company. Probably not directly. I really want to experience something in addition, so yeah, we'll see, but yeah. Anyways, back day, as I said, whoa, the quality is really nice. When it especially has these good lightings, even with the inner camera with how much, like 1080p or something, It really looks good. It really looks good. So, yeah. I'll go to the gym and I'll meet you at the post-workout vlog.